What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? You already know what time it is. You either get right or you get left. You are in the Partyline Lounge today after a win over them stinking Cowboys. So sit back, relax, enjoy. Let's go ahead and get to it. You already know how we get down. It's the BirdCage. Let's go.
Okay, y'all, this is it.
Hey, you already know how we get down. It's the Partyline Lounge, baby. It's time to go ahead, get some Falcon fans in here today. Talk about what you saw. Today, I happened to go to the game today, and a couple of other BirdCage members did too. We definitely got to see the good, the bad, the ugly, and everything included. So, without further ado, got to bring K-Dub into the building. What's up, man? K-Dub, what's up? Hey, K-Dub, can you hear us? Well, he stepped out for a second, but I'm going to go ahead and talk about it, man. Let's go ahead and get to it. The Dallas Cowboys fall to the Atlanta Falcons today, 27-21. 6-point win. I'm fine with the way that the win happened. We just got to tighten up on the defense. A lot of people were pissed off about the Kirk Cousins pickup in the offseason. But let's be real, fellas and ladies. Kirk Cousins is definitely a great season quarterback. The stats don't lie. The numbers don't lie. But the one thing that we have to do now with Kirk Cousins is we've got to see it in the playoffs. We've got to see it in the playoffs. This is something that all you can do is just sit back and say, well, damn, we finally actually look like a team, but there's still some things we need to fix. We're definitely going to open this thing up to the fans to come in, but we'll talk about it. Today, it sucked to see the squad go down the way. I mean, Grady go down the way that he did. We'll find out a little bit more about that. But hands down, they held their own against Dallas today. Yes, Dallas is wounded, but hey, woulda, coulda, shoulda. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Kirk was dealing. Kirk was in his bag today, folks. All I can say is everybody was going nuts with this ball game, period. Let's see if K-Dub is straight. Hey, can you hear us?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can now. What's up?
Okay, no, I'm just saying, I can hear y'all, but you couldn't hear me. And I'm just saying, glad to be in the building today. Thank you for the win. The comeback, driving on I-20 with a win is such a great feeling. Man, but like I said, good to be in the building today. Just let's get into it. I don't want to hold it up.
Nah, you ain't holding nothing up. Look, the last time you was in the building or whatnot, Seattle was in the building and they handed us an L. And so today is a day that you can be happy about catching this dub today, bro.
Yeah, man, I'm very happy. So, man, it's good to go to work, talk a little trash. Man, it just feels good to be on the right side of winning this time around going up to Atlanta.
Man, it's always a good day when you can beat the Cowboys. That's just what it is. Anytime you can beat Dallas is good. It's good for America. And First Take is going to be interesting tomorrow with Stephen A. He already clowning. He
Yeah, yeah,
already
yeah.
clowning.
Yeah,
So,
I plan on watching every show if I can on recording it. I love to watch it after big wins like that.
hey, so we got so if you're gonna be coming into the show, please, please, please understand we got new house rules. We can't have you smoking on the screen, trying to keep it professional. Other thing, you got to show your face. You got to show your face. So when you come on in, show your face. And we definitely don't mind showing love today because at this point, we just want to make sure everybody has a voice today. It's always good when the birds can go ahead and handle business and put boot the ass. That's pretty much what this was today. This is a boot the ass type of game. So we got somebody else in the back or whatnot, but I'm waiting for him to pull up his screen or whatnot. One of our guys that normally come on. It's been a minute since he's been on, but he's getting some stuff straight. What's going on, Mike? So let's talk about it. Kirk had over 300 yards today, passing. Kirk did his thing. I
Yeah.
can't. How do you feel that this offseason went with Kirk Cousins coming into Atlanta with everything that we've done?
I mean, I think it's awesome, man. I mean, like I said, he's having an MVP type of season. I just pray that he actually gets it, and then we can look at the Matt Ryan year in the rearview mirror. We're moving forward with this franchise,
Mm.
this organization to back to winning, and it's a great thing for Michael Penix to also see, and it's what to be exposed to in his development also for when he's next in line to be the heir apparent and the bona fide starter and franchise leader for this particular franchise.
I'm letting I'm letting everybody know that's coming up in here. Y'all not finna kill my vibe today. I done watched the birds win at home. So if you coming in here
We
crying and
won.
complain, hey, if you coming in here crying and complaining, hey, we booting your ass today. I'm
Yeah, yeah,
sorry. We ain't
this
doing
is
this crybaby, and we not doing this crybaby stuff today.
yeah,
Enjoy the win. We
yeah,
don't mind you talking about what's wrong, but we ain't finna. This ain't the benediction. This is the party line. So I'm letting you know from the jump. Please, please, please don't come in here crying and whining like Keith Sweat today.
yeah. We won. This is a
We
party
won
line.
today.
This is a
And right
party
now, we
line.
still at the top of the food chain in the division. So when you come in, enjoy the win. It's the party line for a reason. This ain't the benediction. Last week, y'all forgot about that.
Yeah,
So we got to reiterate this. This is the party line lounge.
yeah.
Great Bill, what's up, man?
Great Beard in the building.
Fair use, fair use, fair use. Hey, you
Thank you,
gonna get us
Spurrier.
blocked, boy? Cut that off.
Hey, what's going on, fellas? What's going on, fellas? Hey, man, I am hyped.
So
I
great
am
beard.
excited. I am motivated. We got the dub today. We beat them disturbing, those idiots, those milky looking cowgirls today, 27-21. Man, I'm so happy because I get to go to work with an incredible smile on my face. Oh boy, it's gonna be exciting tomorrow. Oh boy, but
Oh,
man, yeah,
Nando.
man, glad, glad,
Nando want to give a
glad.
shout
Hey,
out.
glad y'all. Yeah, man, glad y'all was in the building, man. I know the place was electric. I heard it. I heard a lot of Cowboy fans when they got that TDs, they thought they were going to win, but yeah, that didn't happen. So yeah,
No, but
man, I'm
here's the problem. I'm gonna tell you this here. That was like for the fans in the stadium, it was loud, but it could have been louder. I'm sorry. It could have been a hell of a lot louder than that.
okay.
I heard too many Cowboy fans in that damn stadium.
Yeah, yeah. It could have been
They
loud.
Too
everywhere though,
too
but
many
they everywhere.
Cowboy fans in that stadium. This our house.
But
But
they
Let's
Ryan,
be
everywhere.
real. This our house.
you get to
Cowboy.
experience it in live action, Ryan. That they there, we're there. But it's much more of like a fashion show, more of a meet up. It ain't. I don't know. I don't feel like they there to watch football. I mean, but
And
you was there to experience
I say this. I think when you talk about the Falcons at this point, you really got to look at them as okay. They're a team that might not always win pretty. They might not always win pretty, but they get the job done.
Oh, yeah.
This is my thing. I'm at the point like this. I would rather the Falcons be in a situation where they get the job done and win games and have a chance, opposed to us losing games and we lost, but we were close. The hell with that. Give me the dubs.
I agree. I mean, look at where we were last year. When we got kick win, where were we? We got the house. Now we got kick win on top of the division. I believe one more division win. It's a lot. We win our division. We on our way to the playoffs.
Well, here's the thing. I would rather sweep the division to go ahead and make that a lot. Give me the sweep.
Yeah,
I mean,
I want the clean. I want 6-game sweep. It ain't been done in a long time.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
I'm calling this week. I'm calling. We're gonna be.
I got laughed at in the offseason because I said we can sweep the division. I got laughed at.
Yeah, you did.
Remember, I got laughed at.
I said we were gonna get 2 losses from the division.
Yo, you called 2 losses. Look, how did Jordan say when they played the Cleveland Cavaliers with the doubting writers? All right, we took care of you now. We took care of you now. So now we just got to win next week, but we know that New Orleans is gonna fight tooth and nail to try to beat us.
Yeah, but they're wounded. They're wounded just like freaking Dallas. But
the Florida Gators was wounded yesterday, and we saw how that happened.
We ain't gonna get on that, but we understand.
No, we're not. But I'm just using it as an example. A rival game is one of those things where you just look at like, well, damn, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All you can do is just laugh at this point.
Right, and not to mention we got injury on our side of the team as well. So I'm not gonna look past New Orleans because right now they just want to play spoilers at this point. So yeah, we got to come in there with our game figures on and be like, look, from our eye, they're on top of the division, and we got to take it back. So that's the mentality I would want to see on Sunday.
No, I get you on that, but here's the question I got for you. And my thing is, I'm not discouraging nobody. And when I said what I said, I meant it. I want you to come in here and I want you to enjoy the win. We got so many things to be negative about and so many things, but this is a moment that you got to enjoy. You just literally got national respectability from beating a marquee brand. They might not be good, but hell, it's the Cowboys. They are center stage for the NFL. They're always going to be center stage. And if you can handle them, like, let's be real. The scoreboard didn't show up because we gave up the draws at the end. But let's be real. We manhandled Dallas the whole day.
Yeah, the whole day.
The whole day.
Yeah. And I loved it because we were balanced. I mean, Kirk Cousins didn't have to throw like 40 times. He threw 24 times, which one I wanted. We ran the football. We exposed one of their weaknesses, which was running the football, and we did that. I got to get hats off to Bijan. He was running that rock today. Yeah. I got to give him credit. He was running the rock today, catching it out of the backfield. He was doing everything he could, and I got to give him credit for that performance.
Mm-hmm. So here's the thing. All I can say is at this point, the one thing I am going to say, I'm enjoying the game. Period.
Oh, I'm loving it.
But here's the thing. The thing that I'm going to have to talk about now is pretty much this. We've just got to be in a situation to where we close out games a little bit better because we can put up points. We've shown that we can put up points
consistently.
Yeah. Because today, this is the first game we haven't scored 30 points in about 4 games. Think about that.
We couldn't do that none last year at all.
And I want to give I got to give a birthday shout out to my Aunt Joyce who hooked me up with the tickets today to go to the ball game. So shout out to my auntie. She's out in Puerto Rico enjoying it.
Shout out, auntie.
Hey, happy birthday. Enjoy yourself in Puerto Rico.
Her and my Uncle Dennis, they out there doing their thing today.
I tell you what it is, homie.
And shout out to my father. Happy heavenly birthday. We lost you last year, and today's your birthday. I'm sorry, November the 4th is your birthday, just like Auntie Joyce's. So I had to throw that out there because we're not gonna be on tomorrow. So I wanted to make sure I gave y'all an early birthday shout out. So, but anywho, We got Rich in the building. Rich, what's up, man?
Rich, what it is,
Rich,
homie?
what's going on, Rich?
Hey, Rich, we can't hear a word you saying.
We can't hear you, Rich.
A
Man,
little
you
bit.
sound muffled.
You sound real muffled.
Kind of. All
All
right.
right,
All right,
leave
we'll
it.
be
Leave
right here.
But
it.
yeah, I
Hey,
mean, I got no complaints, man, because I'm looking at last year. We wasn't even above
what are
500,
we going?
maybe
Here's my question,
a
bro.
week or two.
Here's my question, bro. What the hell are we gonna complain about at this
We got
point?
nothing. We got nothing to complain about. We're 15-3.
I'm gonna say this: outside of our defense putting us in a situation where we're struggling to finish, I can't be mad because guess what? At the end of the day, they figured it out and won. But still, we can't give teams momentum like that at the end of games when we've dominated the whole game.
I
I
agree.
actually saw a very good defense. The problem was we got soft at the end of the game.
Yeah, I think we got too conservative. But I got to give my shout out to you, historian. You called us about our offense that they were going to be clicking pretty much almost on all cylinders about what week 8, week 9. So
I
And
said
I
listen,
weeks.
said 10 behind them.
He said 10 behind me. I said 7 was going to be the week that they start to really start to see them figure it out. But I said, wait, week 8 or 9, that passing game going to be like this.
and
And
boy,
see, for
you
me,
called that.
the reason I said week 10, for me, it wasn't for the offense, it was as a whole team. Like, in my mind, by week 10, that whole team should be good enough to where I pretty much can see how y'all gonna play, because I can't even put my money on you till week 10. I'm gonna just be honest. I need to see some stuff first before I spend my money. You
I
know,
agree.
so for me with Kirk Cousins, I understood why they went and got Penix, because you don't, man. I ain't. If you go back and look at Kirk record, you don't really see a season where you picking in the top 8 with nobody. That's why it took Minnesota so long to build a team, because they kept going to the playoffs whether they won or lost. So they never had a high pick to really make a influential pick. So for my team today, it was only one thing I seen that I did not like,
Hmm.
and I hate to say it, but them 2 sacks and Matthews holding call, all 3 of them was on Kyle Pitts. I'm gonna tell you why. When Matthews held the first play, if you go back and watch, he was looking at Kyle Pitts, because remember Kyle Pitts was on the other side. I think the team know he ain't really the blocking tight end, but they just hoping that he can make a play. Then if you look at the other sack, it was Kyle Pitts all by himself. That was when old boy got in. I think Lawrence or something, when he got in. Then that last one was Kyle Pitts on the other side. Jake Matthews turned his head all the way around to look at Kyle Pitts. So that was the only thing I really seen that I didn't like. So they're gonna have to scheme that part up a little bit better for me. Cause in my mind, when Drake go out, Kyle Pitts shouldn't even be at the tight end position at that point. I need him out wide filling in for Drake, even if it's just a decoy like we did Julio. You see what I'm saying? When you kept him on the inside and if he ain't gonna block on the inside, you gonna put Charlie Warner right there or whatever his name is and spread Kyle out wide, because Drake ain't out here no more anyway. So now you have your extra big body. But
Yep.
other than that, I love the way my team played today. That's the first thing I wanted to see, was they gonna come out there and be hungry. The defense more than the offense, because I already know the offense can put up points. So when I seen my defense actually hunt today, and I think, like I said last week, I felt like they starting to understand you can't have a ball hawking team and lead them in coverage. It's just that's not their skill set, even though they can do it. Let them, because you seen Richie Grant almost had an interception today. Let them ball hawk. Let them play a little zone, but also play some press man. Let them just, if they get beat, I'd rather see you get beat flat out than just not try it at all. But other than that, man, I love the way my team played today. I ain't even got no complaints. I'm just enjoying the W. I'm gonna be a fan today and just enjoy the W, because what
And
I realize is we're still not gonna get the accolades we want out the media. All they gonna
Yeah.
say is what the Cowboys should have did. But for
Mm-hmm.
us, we know what it
Hey,
is, so
here's the
we not
thing,
even
bro.
worried about it.
Hey, man, here's the thing. Kirk went 19 out of 24, 222 yards with 3 touchdowns today. 3 touchdowns. Here's the thing. Bijan found a bit of a groove today, averaging 4.5 yards a carry. Tyler got 6 carries today. They really didn't run the ball too much today. They ran, but they didn't really run it today. Ray McLeod, he made up for that almost fumble with that touchdown catch in the corner. He did that right in front of me. I actually sent that to the guys in the chat. So at that point, I would say I'm looking at our team. I still think it's a lot of work to be done, and it's okay. It's a lot of work still need to be done. But I will take my guys being in a position to win ball games and win the way that they're winning at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm putting K Dub back up here. He just disappeared. I tried to put him back up. Well, what's up, man?
What's going on, fellas?
What you got?
What you got?
I can hear me?
Yeah.
Oh man, overall, man, I'm happy with the performance, man. Like King Red said, the only thing I didn't like, we was we kept start running the ball for momentum. I know they start Tyler Jones took the stop, but we should have kept running the ball down his throat. But I understand he need to make adjustments. He started what we was doing kind of early, but overall, like you said, Ryan, we got to start closing games a little more early, more better. Because we left 3 points or close to a touchdown off the board. So moving forward, man, we just gotta keep our foot on our opponent's neck, man, and just don't let them get too comfortable coming back on 14 or 21 lead, whatever we up by. Just don't do that right anymore. That's all I ask for. But overall, we played good. A on offense, B minus on defense. As long as we stay healthy, and my concern is about Grady. I was no PI and Drake London because we sure need them for nothing. We want a Saints game.
All I'm saying is like with this whole thing, I got to say, when you look at the way that the Falcons were executing offensively, I was sitting back like, you can't just keep running these damn screens the way that you've been running them.
Yeah.
They're not going to be effective all the time. I mean, they were picking up yardage, but if you noticed, now me and K Dub was in the game. We saw about 8 plays where our wide receivers were running free. They were running free. And I
Yeah.
sat back and I said, they got to start throwing the ball downfield a hell of a lot more. They have to. Because when you look at it, we have the horses that can go downfield. That's what we've been missing.
Yeah.
Darnell
That's
Mooney.
what we've been missing. And think about it, fellas. We watched these guys go downfield today. So at this point, you know what it is.
Somebody got a mute.
Say again?
Somebody got a mute. Okay, dog.
What about now?
Good to go.
All right. I'm going to ask Rich. Hey, Rich, I want to ask you this, buddy. So with the whole thing that we have going on, now we've had Falcon fans the whole time. They talk about there was a lot of people that was pissed off about Kirk Cousins coming in.
Yeah.
A lot of people was pissed.
Yeah.
Said $180 was wasted. What I said like this, I got to see, and I said this at the beginning of the year, I need to see what he looks like at the beginning. I said, I'm not going to base it off of my feelings about what's going on. You know what I mean? I couldn't do it. I said, I needed to see it. And I said, when Kirk gets into a rhythm, we're going to see what's what. He's got to have a chance at this point to now put himself in a position to win bigger ball games when we get a chance to go to the playoffs. That's just me. Hey, you're muted. Hey, Rich, you're muted, bro.
See, that's what I've been screaming the whole time. I never wanted Justin Fields. I wanted Kirk Cousins. You know why I wanted Kirk Cousins? Because every time Kirk Cousins played us, he diced our defense up. Just about. And then I watched him at Minnesota because I like mobile quarterbacks, and they're fun to watch. But when you're talking about when you in a position to get that type of quarterback that has seen just about every defense you can throw at him, like yeah, even then that's why I said Dennis Allen said there's no need and no sense in disguising our defense. We just gonna have to show Kirk Cousins what we running. He just gonna have to beat it because you can't throw too many disguises at him that he has not seen. He said in the beginning, in the base form, it'll be disguised, but once the play break down, Kirk Cousins, like they said, Bijan with his fifth read last week. So in my mind, I wanted a quarterback that could process the field. Yeah, it would have been fun to see Justin Fields run out the pocket, but that's just for me. I needed me another Matt Ryan. And as much grief as I gave Matt Ryan at the end of his career when he left, it really made me appreciate having a quarterback that's a real quarterback, not an RPO quarterback coming out of college, which I have nothing against that. But that's why all these quarterbacks are on the bench because of RPO. They only do one read. After that one read, the play they almost break the play down and just play backyard football. Technically, I wanted someone who could go all that. Because remember, we were screaming that with Desmond Ritter. It wasn't that Desmond Ritter was a bad quarterback. He was like what Shanahan did to Matt Ryan when he first got here. You have to go through all of your progressions because Ritter made good throws. He just never went through all his progression. You be like, this man over here was wide open. Why you didn't, and he just never caught it. See, with Kurt, the reason I wanted him is because I knew if we got Kirk Cousins, we ain't picking in the top 10, like I know for at least the next 2 or 3 seasons. Because see, I didn't really need to see what Kirk Cousins could do. I just wanted to see when he get healthy. That's why I said game 10 before I could spend any of my money. I already know what Kirk Cousins can do. That's why I'm mad they're not doing more play action, but I sort of understood why, because they're really trying to protect his Achilles. But I watch. The only difference is between Minnesota and us is Minnesota had 2 speed receivers in Addison and the other guy. Here
Oh,
he got.
hold up real quick, Rich. So Pharaoh, how was he? How was Kirk Cousins horrible today? He had 222 yards today with 3 touchdowns off of 19 out of 24 attempts today.
That man
He
had a
didn't throw the
packer rating.
ball that much.
That
He
man had
had
a packer rating. I was
huh?
just gonna say his packer rating was like 144.
Yeah, that's why he
You
played
say,
like.
hey, wait a minute. You saying he saying stop the cap, but we was right there watching him in the stadium today. Kirk was picking that defense apart.
It will.
Oh, you talking about Desmond? Okay, I thought you was talking
Oh,
about Kirk. Oh,
oh, okay.
hey, you know what? Carry on, my brother. Carry
Oh,
on.
man, stall him out. Stall him out. Stall him out.
That's on me. I apologize, my brother. I apologize. You know what? I'm sorry. We got to stop picking on y'all light skinned folks. I'm sorry, bro. Forgive me for that, Pharaoh.
Here you go.
Chocolate brother was wrong for once on
Here
this one.
you. Here you.
No,
Here you
when I
go.
made that reference, I wasn't saying that was the only thing about Desmond Ritter. I'm just saying that was one of his problems is that he didn't go through his progressions. Kirk Cousins go through that. Like I said, he was on his last progression with that Bijan touchdown last week. So to have a quarterback that I see my defense believe in my quarterback. That's why they went and got him the ball back after that first drive. My defense starting to buy into my offense. And that's how I see it. And it makes them play harder because they not giving up like they did the other week.
Nah, they not.
And I mean
Nah,
like they did last year. I watched my defense give up last year, and that was just heartbreaking.
And they fought. And they fought hard as they could.
hey, but let's talk about this. With the Falcons winning, fellas, the Cowboys lose, and then what makes it even sweeter? What makes it even sweeter is this. the freaking Aints lose today to the Panthers.
Hey, man, I thought they were up.
Nah,
Yeah.
they lost.
No, the Saints lost to the Saints lost to
Saints
the
lost to the Panthers today.
Hey, so all that means is we got to be ready to play next week because they're gonna try
Yeah.
to interrupt our season.
Oh yeah, they're gonna try to play for it.
I said it at the beginning of the season. I'm gonna say it again. I have a feeling we sweeping this division. I said it. Now, if I'm wrong, I eat the pound that on the humble pound that. But I said we was gonna sweep the division, fellas.
I'm with you on that too. I'm standing with this story. I think we're gonna sweep us.
I love it.
Man,
I love it.
all I can say is it's time to go ahead and knock them damn bagheads about it, put them out of their misery.
They lost 23-22. That hurt.
Only thing I'm mad about is that I didn't go to Vegas and take that over under because Vegas had us at 9.5. Do we gonna win more than 9.5? I think I'm
And the
upset.
Falcons and the Falcons only won by 6 today. It should have think about it. It really should have been 13 today. It should have been a double-digit win.
So they let Bryce Young get his first win.
Yeah, 'cause I said
Yeah, they let Bryce Young get his first win of the season.
They said Bryce was out there slicing them up.
Man, Bryce gonna slice them boys up. It's funny.
They had the
All I
Aints
can say is
had
it's
almost 500 yards of total offense and still.
You know what made this weekend sweet? The Dogs struggled yesterday, looked horrible,
Lord, gee,
but they still won. They beat them stinking Gators. And then the Falcons beat the Cowboys. Bro.
Yeah.
Do you know the type of mood I could come into work tomorrow? Because I got Cowboys and Gator fans that I work with. Do you understand the mood I could come?
And because now we're winning games we supposed to win.
I told you I got 11-6, fellas. 11-6.
Might be 12-4 if they keep this up.
I had 12 wins.
I mean, we might get to that point, but the reason I say 11-6, I'm calling that because the Vikings are gonna be the litmus test for us. That is gonna be that. And the Charger game are gonna look. The Charger game, the Vikings game, and the so you got the Vikings, Chargers, and the Broncos. That's gonna be your litmus test.
Washington.
Shoot, Broncos just got
and Washington. That's right. So that's 5 games. That's gonna be your litmus test. What's up, Kool-Aid? Welcome to the Party Lounge, man. We got the We got the orange. We got the plastic container of red Kool-Aid in the corner. Extra sugar today. With the Super Bowl sticker on the Kool-Aid jug, my boy. What you got for us today, big Kool-Aid?
Hey, man. Hey, the saying right now, man. And I understand we're not a complete team. We don't have that defensive end.
Yeah.
And that we need to get us over the top. We might not get it the whole season. So the saying right now is just win. Yeah. I don't care what how ugly it is. The saying is just win. That got to be the word right now.
Oh, yeah. Just win.
Hey, Kool-Aid. And you know what we were saying? A lot of Dog fans was pissed yesterday. It was some people Falcon fans that was pissed with some of the wins. Here's my thing, folks. I would rather be angry about playing poorly and winning opposed to being, oh, my team had a great effort. No. Give me the win. Give me the win. Because next week, think about it. Next week, nobody's going to be thinking about that. You might hear the national analysts talking about the intricacies, but let's be real. When you're in the win column, you're in the win column. They can't take that away from you.
Nope.
And that's the thing. The refs today, I'll be real with you on that. Being at that game today, and being at field level and seeing it, number 78 was holding all day.
Yeah.
Judon was like Kool-Aid. Judon was getting held. I watched that. That shoulder, that upper area we talked about last week when he got held, it was the same thing. Judon was getting held all day. Brady was getting held because it was a play that Dak ran today, and everybody saw the long gain he had. It was the interior lineman that actually held Ebiketie. Ebiketie was gonna make the play.
Yeah.
He held his shoulder pad and pulled him, and the ref was about to throw the flag. I watched it. He was about to throw the flag, and he just put his hand right back in his pocket. back judge. And I said, wow. I said, they trying to help that. They trying to give Dallas the benefit of the doubt, I see. And the problem is this, and I don't like blaming stuff on the refs, but if that game would have been a lot closer, that would have been a problem. That would have been a serious problem. So
Hey, let me drop down real quick.
Okay, Rich.
I'll let y'all. I gotta get my medication on. Time for
Man, your business, brother.
All right, Rick.
So, hey, K Dub, I'm gonna ask you this, and I want Kool-Aid to answer this one too. So, K Dub, so how do you feel the judgment went with the refs today? Because Kool-Aid pointed it out, William pointed it out in the chat when I was in the game. But how do you feel some of the calls went today? Even though we won the game, but just stuff that you saw with the naked eye today.
I mean, it's always gonna be some calls that they missed, some calls that they should have called. But I mean, for the most part, I mean, I'm gonna just go with it. I don't think it's nothing egregious like I've seen in previous games. So, I mean, we got the win. I don't want the crowd to spoil it. I hope they do a better job next week that officiating does, and I'll continue to move on from there. That's just what I thought. So,
Kool-Aid, what you think, man?
Hey, man, I don't expect officials to do anything right, bro. This is like back in the old days when, what was that movie when they went down to the play on bars?
Yeah.
And the coach had to go out there and say, now, you make these calls right, dude, I'm going to report you. You remember that? You remember that movie?
Remember the Titans, yep.
Remember the Titans. That's how it is, bro, with the Atlanta Falcons. So that's why I say play clean, because when I used to have to take my boys to go play in that situation, I tell them to play clean, and I know we're not going to get no call. So we have to play as clean as possible so it be obvious that they made bad calls. Because anything that we do wrong, they're going to call on us. If we hold it, they're going to call it. But on the opposition, we got to play through all of that. It's something like Trey said. They asked him about the refs. He said, man, I got a little bit more mature now. He said, I'm trying to learn how to play through that stuff. So we know as an Atlanta, in Atlanta Braves, when they made that infield rule call, they had to throw all them bottles on the field. That kept us from going to the playoffs that year. So we not gonna hit just Atlanta, man. Right now, we not gonna get no calls, and we just got to learn how to play through all that stuff and play clean. Long we play like that, we'll be okay.
Hey, hold up, folks. If y'all gonna be on camera today, be on camera. Seriously. It's irritating as hell when we trying to do the show and everybody you move over here. If you're gonna be on the camera, you got something to say, let's talk about it. Let's talk about the game. We're not trying to see what's going on in your personal lives right now. So help us out, please. It's a few people that's been in backstage doing that. Help us out, folks. Come on now. We all trying to celebrate this win, but come on, y'all want to be on here? Help us out, because we want y'all to be on here. But we want to talk the game, please. Will, what you got, man?
Overall, man, we got to just clean up some mistakes we did today and just get prepared for New Orleans Saints.
Yeah. I mean, look, I'll be honest with you, like I said, I saw 3 calls today that was bad. But the one that you were talking about, because Dak had 2 runs in that game. The one where he did run, what's his name just got blocked. Now, the second one where he had that 20-some yard run, Ebiketie got held. I saw that. That was clear as day. We all in our section was like, wow, you're not even going to call it. Because Ebiketie was turning, and you saw his shoulder pads getting pulled. But it was no call. Mooney, it was a play where Mooney actually had Diggs beat. He had Diggs beat, and Mooney didn't even get a call. And I was like, wow, okay. And that was a pat ball that went over his head. But, I was just looking at how we ended up doing what we did. But we saw Grady got hurt. Onyemata stepped in. He was quiet, but he held his own. Now, one person I'd like to see get a little bit better with coming downhill and just being able to get where they need to get. I need Nate Landman to get a little bit better. Not Landman, I'm sorry, Caden Ellis. It was Ellis. Ellis got shook out of his shoes about 4 times in the whole day. That was just,
Yeah.
and I sat back and I said, man, we got to be able to fill the holes and be able to make plays and make things happen. And the thing is, you're not going to win ball games and close games if you can't make the basic plays. And we saw, and K Dub even saw it from his area, and I saw it. Ellis was in the
Yeah.
hole, and the running back cut on him, and all you saw was his arm over here, and the running back just literally just ran away from him. We've got to get better at finishing tackles as well. We did good in the first half, but in that second half, we started to give those guys a little momentum. And we got to figure out how we can stop giving momentum away and continuing to help our offense, because got to give it to them. We controlled the time of possession today. We had the most yardage today, and we did our thing.
Yeah. Just like you pointed out, man, we gotta just do better to clean it up, man. We gotta clean up all the deficiency we got. Because like I said, we wanna be successful moving forward. We're gonna have to do those things. Like I said, we're not gonna get the calls like Kool-Aid was expressing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just being the Atlanta Falcons, man. We're gonna have to earn our respect in this league. So that's gonna take time. So you're gonna have to just go out there and outscore people. But having a quarterback, like Richard was saying, is that's a positive in the right direction. Not having a quarterback the last 6 seasons. Not a guy that was bona fide that can go through his reads very quickly and get it to the right particular receiver on the route. So like I said, moving forward, what the Falcons got to do is continue to stay the course. And like I said, I was thinking about we're gonna make a trade, but it looked like we're not gonna make a trade. So we'll see what happens.
I mean, tomorrow's the last day, like you said. We might make something at the last minute. You never know. But the way that we saw things on the field today, we need some help.
Yeah, but
we need help.
It look like we're sticking to our guns and moving forward with the guys that we have on the roster. I mean, we're gonna have to just suck it up and move forward. That's what it looks like. We could have something at the last second, man.
I mean, we might explore a little bit, especially with Grady Jarrett going on with that Achilles strain. We don't know how long he's going to be sidelined with that. So I do think we might make a move. It may not be a move that we like, but I think we might probably make a move before the deadline.
Well, remember, Rashawn Evans is on this team too. We still got Evans. Evans hasn't really played a snap yet. So you do have an experienced linebacker in. So that's a guy that you can use. He does have NFL experience. He started games for us, and he started for other teams too. So you have a chance to use him, but you got to get somebody on that D-line. You got to get somebody on that D-line, whether it's a pass rusher or whether you get a true zero technique at this point.
When did Troy Anderson come back?
That's what we need, man. We need Troy Anderson to come back.
No one knows.
Hey, guys, did Harrison get a chance to play today?
No, they didn't really see too much of Harrison today.
Akeem Malone.
Yeah, we saw Malone, but we didn't see too much of Harrison today. I saw him like 1 or 2 plays. Well, I saw him a few times on the field, but he was quiet today.
But I think Grady, he all right, though. I think they was trying to take him out the game
for a precaution.
I just pray they ain't tore Achilles, though.
Here's the thing. I pray that it's not, but I'm just gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm not gonna be pessimistic. I'm gonna be realistic. If it is, guess what, Terry, you got to make a move, bro. You got to make a move. I know you don't want to do it because you want to hold on to your money, but guess what? At this point, you're gonna have to make a move, Terry.
Who's available we can get?
We waited to the last minute.
Exactly.
We waited to the last minute to even see.
That's another thing. Availability.
It'll be hard to make a move, though. That's the thing, man.
Yeah.
He's my for a pass rusher.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna give y'all this.
I'm gonna make a trade with someone.
So here's some of the free agents right now that you can get. You got Chris Jones, Justin Medadupe out of Baltimore. You got Christian Wilkins out of Miami, Leonard Williams out of Seattle. You got Grover Stewart out of the Colts. You got DJ Reader out of from the Bengals, DeQuan Jones from Buffalo, and Fletcher Cox is retired, so he's no longer around. So right now it's one of these things where you got guys, you just got to see who's available.
Yeah, you can make a trade for someone too. I was thinking of the guy from the Dolphins, Emmanuel Ogbo. Maybe we try to get him. So
What about the
see what
guy
happens.
for the Giants?
You talking about Oziz Ojolari?
Yeah, I mean it's another possible
I
name.
don't know. I don't know if they're going to even bring him in, bro. At this point. At this point, we don't know what they're going. We don't know who they're going to bring him in. Who they're going to bring in when it comes to that.
Yeah,
But
you
at
know,
this point, we gotta have him.
gotta
At this
have.
point, we gotta have him. So the question is this, fellas: where do you see this team going in the near future? At this point,
We're going up. I think
Going
the
up, try to
offense
get
is
some more
finally,
defensive players,
yeah, the offense
deeper
is
in the
finally
corner.
clicking. It's clicking right now. I think Kirk Cousins and the OP have finally, finally don't even out, and they pretty much read each other. So that's a plus. I just it's just the defense. I think the defense is pretty much everybody concurring right now, and it should be. Hopefully Jimmy Lake, and Jeremy and Mr. Gray can come together and try to find something that can, generate more pressure. I mean, I'm like you, Hito. We're gonna have to go out and get somebody.
I
That's just the
mean,
bottom line.
at this point, you can't sit here and keep sitting on it. Now, if you're gonna sit here and do that, you subject yourself. You know what I'm saying? You subject yourself to that. That's how I see it. You subject yourself to losing momentum and really hurting yourself.
Well,
So yeah.
I mean,
well,
I feel
can I
like I
say
said.
something?
Go ahead, Clint.
I was listening to 929 Zone, and they talked to Raheem, and as from what Raheem was saying on there, they're not going to make no move. He's just saying we are working toward doing certain things to get the ball on the ground to get to those sacks. So that's what he was saying. So from him saying that, I'm not saying him making any moves. So I just think that we're gonna have to ride the strength on this defense with the DBs and just hope your boy number 17 can get taught some moves, some more moves or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We
So
got
I mean, we got to coach somebody up to get in there, and coach gonna have to take some chances on some stunt or some blitz.
yeah.
You
I
know,
mean,
main thing.
I'm in the
but
same boat as Kool-Aid, man. I feel like if we were gonna make a move, we would have made one by now. And
Go.
we just we going in there with the guys we got. I mean, it is what it
I'm
is,
with Dre. I'm with Dre on this one. Khalil Mack is still available. Go get him. Go get him. Khalil Mack might be older, but you're talking about a veteran pass rusher that understands how to play. He can play the run. And the thing is, you can rotate him with the younger players to keep him fresh.
I'm all
That's
for it.
all I'm saying.
How
Oh
much
yeah,
it
man.
gonna cost you?
If we can pull out
hey,
Khalil Mack, I'll go for that.
Oh yeah, boy, I do a flip.
I mean, my thing is you got to give Judon help because Judon can't do it by himself, fellas.
Yeah, he getting
Uh,
held on almost every play.
he
We
getting
gotta
held
free him
every
up
play.
somehow.
And like I said, man, those referees missed a lot of holding calls because we were getting no holding on our offensive side because they was holding Judon by his shoulder pad and his shoe.
And Will, you sound muffled, bro. We can't hear you.
Yeah,
Oh, you hear me now?
yeah,
Barely.
I'm
yeah,
gonna come back in.
yeah.
We'll bring Will back. But hey, man, this thing is open for all fans to come through. Y'all can come through. We got a few more minutes or whatnot. We're gonna stay up in here because today is one of these celebration days, man. And shout out to the Army Airborne Rangers that was in the game today, dropping from the ceiling.
Oh yeah,
Army,
shout out to
Army strong, still undefeated,
yes,
baby. Black
yeah,
Knight.
shout out to all the military was out there. I seen some naval personnel also. So shout out to all military personnel was at the game today.
Hey man, we saw Dro at the game doing his thing. It was tight work. Got to give it to young Dro doing his thing at the show at the stadium today. Big boy was there in the house. I
Correct.
mean,
I
I
told you.
mean, it was just one of them things today. It was just a beautiful thing to see Cowboys fans leaving the stadium in misery
Oh
today.
man,
That I'm gonna be honest with you. For my first game in the Benz, I've been to the Dome. I've been to Fulton County Stadium as a jitterbug. First game in the Benz for the Falcons. Been to some soccer matches. watching Dallas get beat, that just like today, can't nobody take my joy today.
All things get calm in the world when the Cowboys taking that.
Yeah, man.
What's up, Kool-Aid? Go ahead.
Hey, that's what I was saying when I was on my thing, man. I said this is one thing we can't do. We can't let the Dallas fans win.
Yeah.
We can't let their coaches out coach our coaches.
Boy, Mark
That's what I was
McCarthy.
saying.
Boy, Mark McCarthy about to have a breakdown.
And I call out what his name? I can't never say his name. Number 17. I
You talking
call
about
him
Arnold
out.
Ebiketie?
Ebiketie.
And he did get that sack. I called him out, and he did get me a sack today.
Yeah.
Hey,
He started out the game with a sack.
all
Man.
I know is when I was coming into the stadium and we were coming in because it was a pain with the parking, bruh. When I say this, soon as we started walking to our seats and we saw it on the TV, all you saw was Ebiketie coming there and boom. I was like, oh, so I said, so he don't want to leave Atlanta now. Where has this been? And you saw him get into the backfield today. You saw the fire. But then at the same time, I got to look at it like this. Dallas ain't a good team. I want to see him do it against a Washington or a Minnesota coming up. That's what. And here's my thing. I'm glad to see that you decided to make plays. I'm happy about that. But what we need to see is this against teams that's got a heartbeat, teams that's got a good offensive line that doesn't allow many sacks. Let's see if you can be disruptive for these other teams. I'm not gonna crap on you because guess what? You had a good game today, but you also know that your ass is on the hot seat right now too. So you have to play good for the rest of the time you here. You have to.
No doubt. I think he showed up big. I like the way Ellick played. I think Ellick played good football today, minus a few miscues. Grady was going to pay to be a good game until he got that Achilles strand. I like the way our defensive back played until AJ got hurt. I like the way Hughes stepped up. I like the way Alfred stepped up today. Shout out to DJ Malone for making a few plays today as well.
Yeah, man.
Well, Hughes has been starting anyway. It's Alfred that stepped in for AJ heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hughes has been a starter all this season. And my thing is, like I said, Scoop, that was one Scoop was right about. Because we always getting on Hughes last year because it was like that dude. Shout out to the Black Wall Street Journal, our boy Scoop. Scoop, it's very rare that we gonna give you some wins in here like that, especially me. Because me and you gonna go back and forth. So I got to give you your flowers on that one, bro.
Yeah, because I was in the camp of I'm going to go get another corner to play on the other side.
TJ Tampa.
Smart enough to just stay with the guys who had the house.
I said TJ Tampa should have been the guy. And you see he balling out in damn Baltimore right now. Him and Nate Wiggins, they both balling.
But they beat the brakes off their freaking team today.
Yeah, he balling now. But we got our guy. We got Hughes.
Yeah. If Hughes is gonna keep playing like this, I'll retract my statement. I'm good with it. But I damn sure wasn't wrong about TJ Tampa because they starting to realize the young boy can play. All I'm gonna say is I think with the way that things are going with the Falcons at this point, I feel as if we have a shot to really make some noise right now. And I mean to the point to where now you beating America's team, you have respectability at this point. You have it now because you were watched nationally. They love showing the Cowboys.
Yeah, they do love to show the Cowboys.
Yeah, Kyle Hamilton is balling too, but I got my feelings towards that when somebody said Kyle was better than Marquise Bell, and I still stand on it. I'll take Bell over Kyle Hamilton, even though that boy balling right now. He nasty with it.
The one person they didn't show all day today was Jerry Jones. Yeah, that man was.
They kept wait a minute. They didn't show Jerry.
They showed him leaving the stadium. They showed.
Man, they ain't show him none on TV today.
They showed him. They showed. I was watching it on the way out. They showed him leaving.
Oh yeah, they showed him leaving.
All I'm gonna say
I'm
is
not
this.
talking about doing the game.
Mike McCarthy. No. Mike McCarthy gonna be gone real soon.
Yeah, he gonna. I said they're doing the game.
Boy,
that man had a meltdown. That man had a meltdown.
Listen. When you look, and it's no disrespect because we Falcon fans, but you done hit the bottom when you done lost to us. because normally Cowboy fans, they say, oh yeah, we gonna walk in. This is an easy game for us. We gonna get our season right. This was the game that was do or die for them for their season.
Michael Parkin had that.
This was do or die.
And
And
he
guess
died.
what?
And he did.
They died a Cowboys death.
But you know it's bad when freaking Dak went out with a hand and a hamstring injury, and then he tried to be a warrior today, man. He tried to go back out there on that bump shoulder.
Man, that was looking so sad on the sideline.
Oh, you should have read. No, you should have read what he said on the sideline, and ESPN caught it. I can't repeat it on the freaking broadcast, but go back and watch it. Pretty much sums up that season real quick.
Gentlemen, is always beautiful. Hey, did y'all hear about it? The Falcon lady got caught by the police at the stadium today too. Her scamming butt.
Yes, I seen
She
that.
was-
Who was that?
The bird
Wow.
lady, it was true. She
Hey,
got
the bird lady getting ready to get put in the cage for real. Her
Call
scamming-
Bird,
bird lady.
the bird lady with all the bird feathers.
Yes, they finna lock her up. Kool-Aid, they fixing to lock her up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she don't scam people thousands of dollars. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Hey, listen. She fixing to get booted from the Falcons season ticket holder club, and you know what else getting ready to happen?
That's why you don't do Falcons fan like that.
And here's the thing. I'm not gonna put no names out there, but it was some folks that we had dealings with at one point that was trying to get us to link up with her. And I said to myself, it just didn't feel right. It was like, oh man, she a diehard fan. I'm like, no, I got people that she's had dealings with. That's the reason I said no, I'm good. And so,
Good job.
and my thing is this: we not bringing just because you wear a Falcon logo and you a fan, don't mean you on the straight and narrow. I can't rock with that. Everybody make mistakes, but when you know and you sitting there hustling folks like that, hey man, you get everything you deserve.
Yeah, she was profiting off
About
that.
to step off, guys. The great
All right,
win,
K Dub,
Falcons.
appreciate you coming through,
All right.
fam.
Hey, man, I'm
love
gonna
all
say
y'all.
a few things. Go ahead, Kato. Go ahead. I know you. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Kool-Aid. I'm just saying, I skip right on the next show.
Hey fellas, take a look at the
All right.
screen real quick.
Wow. Wow. Yeah,
Hey,
that's the last time you be wearing that.
Put up on the. He done put up
He didn't
on
get
the screen.
in.
Hey,
No.
you see what Brand said? Brand said, bye, Felicia.
Wow.
They see-
That's on Twitter.
Wow.
That's on Twitter, folks. And that's my boy
Wow.
Rio that's showing that. I'm definitely getting ready to repost that and say that picture.
Wow.
We're later on this week when we have the regular BirdCage show, folks, we are gonna divulge into that. But that lady there,
Yeah, she gone. She gone.
bye-bye.
She gone. She
So
gone.
Kool-Aid, so what you got, man? Talk to us.
So guys, so I'm looking at it like this, man. So we win next week. We go down there and kick to New Orleans, but so that means they're gonna sew up the NFC South, right? So now you got to start thinking about the NFC division. And we got to go after the NFC division. You know how we go after the NFC division, right? Just win. Just win. That's how we go after the NFC division. And we'll let all that take care of itself, man. And I just, like I said, I don't know if any change is going to be made. So I can say them DBs are some bad boys, man. Them DBs be hidden, boy. They ain't no joke. They becoming a club within themselves, man. And I'm starting to feel good. And I'm gonna drink all that Kool-Aid that you said over there with all that sugar in it.
Extra sugar.
And
Hey, don't forget we got the Super Bowl napkins right by there or whatever.
Hey,
so you know
exactly,
you can
man.
hey, hold on, you can start doing this right here.
Hey, you know what, man? When we got close to beating Kansas City, it's something that your boy said, the quarterback of Kansas City, that made me feel good.
Pat Mahomes.
Yeah, Pat Mahomes say, hey, they better than y'all think they are.
Pat Mahomes, no.
And Pat Mahomes when he say, hey, you know, a person like that know when he don't play against something. So man,
Because we
I
had him,
just look
Kool-Aid, we had him shook. Think
I
about it.
know.
The last time he was really like, we've seen him have bad performances and bad games, but we've never seen him shook like that. The last time you really saw him shook was when that Tampa Bay defense in COVID was putting
Right,
hats on him, and he ran for
right,
his life that night in that Super
right,
Bowl. That was
right.
the last time you saw Pat Mahomes look like, man, I just don't know what to do at this point.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's how we had him looking.
And so like I'm drinking that Kool-Aid on us, man. So I'm seeing us gonna go ahead. We're gonna take. I like the way Raheem got the team head together. That loss with Seattle was a
Yeah.
blessing in disguise. It made us know that we can't go out and take any team lightly, regardless whether they 0-10, 0-6, 0-5, 3-2, 3-5, or whatever it is. They learned that off that Seattle game, you can't go in there and take nobody lightly in the NFL.
Yep.
It's any given Sunday. And so they know who they got up next. And I see Raheem. I see the coach. Now, this is what I'm saying, too, what is good. These first-time coaches is starting to look pretty good. The defensive coordinator ain't even got a complete team. He ain't really got no killer linebackers and no killer defensive end. And he looking good. He doing what he doing. He winning with what he have.
Hey, Kool-Aid. Hey, Kool-Aid. Now, that one, I'm going to tell you like this. I got to see more from him, bro, because he's had situations to where his stubbornness has cost us in a lot of ways this year, because we got 3 losses on the schedule. Well, we really, truthfully, the one game I feel like we should have, because they flat out just kicked our butts, was Seattle. The other losses we got, Pittsburgh and Kansas City, we should have won them games. Literally, we should have won those games.
I agree with that.
Because the reason I say that is because we literally played against, if you look at it, the teams that give us the most trouble are AFC teams, either AFC West teams or AFC North teams. AFC North teams, that I tell people all the time, I'm like, that is really their black and blue division. The AFC North is always physical. So if you play an AFC North team, whether it's Baltimore, Cincy, Cleveland, you're going to have a physical game. You might win it, but you're going to see a lot of hats being popped in that game. You know what I'm saying? So, Red, what's up, man?
What's up, man?
I'm gonna peace out on y'all guys. I got to get ready to get on out of here. I'm into my office, man. I'm finna get ready to head home. So
tell them where they can find you at, Kool-Aid.
Hey, you can find me at ATL Kool-Aid Drinkers on my channel. You go. I do on every Friday. I do a little commentary, and I give a little commentary on what's going on with the Atlanta teams, the Hawks, the Braves, Georgia Tech, Georgia Bulldogs, the Falcons. You know, if anything else pop off, I might shoot at something. I know the soccer team was trying to get through this weekend. I don't know what happened over there. I hadn't checked in on that yet. But then
they forced another game, Kool-Aid.
They lost another game. Okay.
No. I said they forced another game. They actually was able to force.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, they was able to force that game after last night or whatnot. So
okay, so they go into that game 3 then, correct?
Yeah, they go into that game 3. They was able to save themselves.
All right, cool. And then you can catch me on We Talk Hawks TV, which you got the Atlanta Hawks team coming up, game coming on tonight and everything. You know, they injured and everything. So we got to try to ride those injuries out, man. And then you can also catch me on Dixon commenting. Those are the 3 places. They trying to get me on X. Maybe one day I'll pop up on X and get into y'all TikToks and all of that. You know,
hey man, hey, we looking forward to it, brother. We appreciate you coming on, showing support, man. I can't wait for those Kool-Aid videos this week. I'm drinking a little bit of that Kool-Aid, I'm starting to sip a little bit out of the straw right now, but definitely appreciate you coming through, showing love as you always do, my brother.
All right, take care, man.
All right, brother.
All right.
What's up, Red? Say it like Debo. What you got on my 40, homie?
Going on, fellas? Just thought I'd shoot through for a second.
Yes, sir.
Not
What you
telling
think,
you
man? How you
everything.
feeling?
Feeling good. 6-3. First place in the NFC South. Heading to New Orleans next week for another beatdown. Which should be another beatdown because we really didn't complete the beatdown today. Took our foot off the gas a little bit. But we ain't gonna take our foot off next week. We're gonna completely destroy those guys. And that'll be the division. That'll be the season for the NFC South. Then we just have to worry about positioning ourselves for this playoff run.
Okay.
I like it.
Yeah, you right about that, my brother.
I like it.
So,
Hey, man,
I mean,
all I can say, Red.
if we lose to anybody, I'd rather be those AFC teams. I want to pretty much have a good NFC record so we can control all the tiebreakers. So I won't be mad if we drop that game going in Denver in a couple of weeks. I won't want to, but other than us losing heading into the bye, that would be the only negative.
What if I told you I got some good news for you? We got
Hey, I
3
like
sacks today. Hold up. I want you to hear this out. We got 3 sacks today. Most we've done all this season. Best game that we've recorded sack-wise. Here's the other thing. Rumor has it. Yeah, you know I live up north, but I'm home this weekend up in the crib. Bruh, Azeez Ojulari has been linked to the Falcons. Not saying he's signed. Now, just saying it's some smoke in that situation. If you get him to come, now Judon has a running mate if he can stay healthy, because we know what Ojulari can do from his Georgia days and how he is in the league. It's just when he's not healthy, that's when it's the problem. So, but man, we definitely appreciate you coming through. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go ahead and conclude the party lounge for today. Definitely, yeah, it's an hour. We got some more football to get to this afternoon. We're definitely gonna have some things coming this week. We might have a bumper to bumper this week, you know. Falcon football talk. Never know. It pop up. Just to stay tuned. So want to thank Will, Red, Rich, Kool-Aid, K-Dub, and Graybeard for coming through for the party line. And man, all I can say is this here. Hold up. Before I let this go, I gotta shout out my boy Andre Schramm that's over in Germany. Y'all gotta check him out, Gridiron Legends podcast or whatnot. If I got it wrong, Dre, please forgive me for that. I definitely love what you got on your podcast, but you know you're gonna be welcome to come down here when we put belt to ass to them Giants. So yeah, I'm talking trash already. I ain't worried about the Giants. Y'all are a peasants compared to us this year. We know y'all got more championships than us. We know this. But at the same time, though, we're pretty much doing what y'all ain't doing, winning ball games this year.
Because of Danny Dime.
So Gridiron Rivals, thank you. So you guys, if y'all are into college football, even they talk a little pro football too, but mainly they cover a lot of college football, man. Some of the best content that you can have in the game, man, on X, YouTube. Y'all check him out. My man is all the way over in Germany getting it done. So y'all got to show this man some love, man. He definitely is one of the best in the game. He's an Alabama fan, unfortunately. So we got to hear all this mess about Bama beating Florida, beating Georgia. We got to hear it. But it's okay, though. They did beat it. But here's the thing. We only got one loss on the schedule. We still got to get through the rest of it, so I can't say nothing. Can't say nothing.
Not yet.
But don't fool around and let the Dogs get that national championship. He ain't going to have nothing to talk about. But getting back to it, though, we're going to have Dre come on and a few other Giants fans. So we're going to have Dre and Keon come on. My guy Keon and whatnot. Keon's a Dog fan, but he's a Giants fan. So we're going to have some Giants fans to come in here and chop it up with us like we did earlier this season with our guy Dennis. You know, them NFC East folks or whatever, you know, they losing their mind right now, you know. Only thing that's popping in their division is that Washington team. So
they're a good team.
And quietly, Philly's having a good year. Quietly.
They just let the Jaguar come back on them.
I was just finna say that, Great Beard. They said if about to choke, they about to choke to the Jaguar. Cause
Hey, you
I
know what?
swear,
We literally just helped Philly by knocking out Dallas, beating Dallas just now.
You're
yeah.
welcome.
And
You're
I sit up
welcome,
here.
Philly.
I took the Eagles in fantasy this week. Great Beard, just knowing they were gonna handle the Jaguar. Look at this
Well,
shit.
man, I got Jalen Hurts and freaking Saquon on my fantasy team. So.
You know what, Dre? I can't even argue with you on that because Kirby do have an Alabama problem. I can't even argue with you on that, Dre. But I'm not mad.
Hey,
I'm
Great
not
Beard.
mad.
I took a few of our Falcons on fantasy this week. They came through for me.
But
Algier
it's
with
okay.
the touchdown.
Bro,
Mooney
Donnell
got
Mooney,
touchdown for me.
my boy Mooney.
I started Kirk Cousins on 2 of my fantasy teams. So, like I
You
say,
ate.
that's why I
You ate
like when my
well.
boys be good on offense. You don't
You ate
mind
Red,
taking
well.
them.
Red Mooney was to me, I feel like the most underrated pickup in the offseason was Darnell Mooney.
What?
Oh,
Man, I
what?
didn't know he was this good, man. Lord have
But
mercy.
you know what? This is the
I
thing
started
that
playing with him. Hey, Ryan, before I got, on Madden, I make a few trades on Madden because I wasn't going to play that much with Mooney. Man, I don't got rid of all them suckers. I'm playing with Mooney again now on Madden.
But here's the crazy part, though. I'll say this: when you really look at everything that's happened and everything that's going on with that team, I gotta give them their props for going to get Mooney. But Rondell Moore, when we get him and he's healthy next season, with Mooney, Moore, and London, okay. And then I gotta give a shout out to Ray McLeod. You damn near fumbled the ball to me. But you made up
That's
for
the
it
underrated
with that
right there.
touchdown. I was sitting right in the end zone watching, like, Great Bear to tell you, I sent the video. I sent it to you in the chat so you can actually see it. You actually see Mooney running around and he's running right at me. Catch the pass. I was cool with that. I said, okay, because I literally watched him when he got hit and damn near fumbled that ball, and he was lucky to get back on top of it. So, because it wasn't nothing but white jerseys around. So, good win this week. A lot of stuff we need to clean up. We cannot go into next week thinking it's going to be a gimme game. New Orleans is definitely going to try to give us a game next week.
That's a division game. They got to be ready for that game.
Listen, this their Super Bowl. At this point, this is their Super Bowl.
It is.
Right.
They can beat the Falcons at least once this year. You ain't going to be able to shut them up.
Exactly. And we got to know that. Raheem got to know that. So he got to know, look, this ain't no regular 2 and whatever team.
Nope. You already know. We already know how regular games happen. You understand what I'm saying? All I can say is it's crazy to think about it. That's all I can say.
Man, we're probably going to have our second 3-game win streak of the season.
But the best part about this is the weekend started off right. Let's keep it a buck. The weekend started off right. The soccer club won this week. The Falcons literally just won, and now you have the Dogs win, and then the Falcons won. So when you really
count the Dogs first.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, but when you look at it, it's been a great weekend for the city of Atlanta sports-wise and the state of Georgia sports-wise who support these teams. But again, next week we have to, as fans, we got to sit back and know that this game is not going to be a gimme just because New Orleans is bad. Atlanta has to finish strong, and they have to go in there with the attitude of like Marvin Hagler or Mike Tyson in his early days in '88. You got to go in there and you got to hit them and punch them in the mouth early and take them out. You don't leave a coward around long enough, they'll bust you in the mouth. So all I say is, man, I appreciate you guys for jumping on. And my guy Andre says he likes the Saints this week. Yeah, I mean, you can like the Saints this week, but it's not going to change the outcome of what Atlanta is going to do to them, just like we're going to do to your Giants. So it's all good. But the best part about this thing is this. It's all got to happen next week. It's all got to take place next week.
Like
Georgia got to play. Think about it. Georgia got to play Ole Miss. They got to go down there into the deep South, and so does the Falcons. So we got.
It's gonna be another stressful weekend because we got to go. Your dog got to go to the deep Mississippi, and we got to go to deep Louisiana. Oh man, come on, Atlanta.
Hey,
Come
man,
on,
get your
George. You gotta represent it.
Hey, man, get your medication ready. You're gonna be
I
right in the
know.
game.
I know. They're gonna be three. They're gonna be two of our biggest rivals. We gotta play on the same damn weekend.
Dre,
Hey, Gray
Dre,
Beard. Hey, I'm gonna go from red to red to Gray Beard. Shoot.
hey, Reg, you know what though? My guy Dre is talking about the playoff game that we lost in 2011 to those guys, and he always loves to bring that up. It's okay, they beat us, but guess what?
13 years ago.
Let him listen.
He talking about a
Wait a
13-year-old
minute,
game.
listen. He don't listen. Dre don't have much to root for this year because Alabama is cheeks, and so is his New York Giants. So at the end of the day, right now he needs all kinds of little wins right now to help him feel better.
He better.
Okay.
He
He's
better
talking
get ready
about the
for
game
them
where we only
Carolina.
scored 2
Yeah,
points. All right.
yeah. He better worry
Dre
about
is
them
my boy
Carolina
though.
Panthers.
Dre is my boy though. I got to mess with him though. He coming in. That's 2011. Y'all did beat us, but this is 2024. Totally different year. All I'm gonna say is this here. Y'all better not lose. Now, one thing I can say about Dre is this: he'll show up. So, Dre, this is what I want you to do. If you lose, if your Giants lose, I need you to show up on the post-game show, sir. All the way in Germany. I need you to have your German flag. He talking about Bama. But
Well, I got one thing to say, Dre. Are you bringing that same quarterback that you bought today? Because if that's the
Danny
case, dude,
Dime.
yeah, that's who you bringing. You might want to put Tommy DeVito in or something.
So I say this here. I appreciate y'all for coming through because we getting ready to ride out. We've been on an hour and 15 minutes. I see you in the back, K-Dub. I was gonna bring him up for a sec to say his goodbyes. I was about to bring my man up to say his goodbyes or whatnot, but he popped out. So we definitely appreciate you guys for coming on this week. Red, I got to check out the Red and Rev show this week because I know y'all gonna have something for everybody this week.
Oh yeah.
Tell them what time that you have the show on, brother, and tell them where they can find you at.
Yeah, I can find me on my Facebook page during the week. Just Red Rose for the most part. And I'm on the eye test Wednesdays at 10 with John and Winston. Ryan pops through sometimes. Waffle House with Tidy Fridays at 11. And my own show, the Red and Red Sports Show, Saturdays mornings, 10 to, well, no, not 10. Sometimes we start at 10 a.m. Sometimes we start at 11 a.m. That's Facebook and YouTube. Thanks for having me, Ryan. Love having me.
Brother.
Talking Falcons with guys.
I appreciate you for coming through.
Nice talking to you, Gray Beard.
Always a pleasure, big dog.
So y'all hit that like and subscribe button on the way out, baby. We definitely appreciate y'all for coming through. You either get right or you get left. It's the BirdCage. We are 6 and what? 3. So guess what, fellas? Next week, let's get this 10th win on them stinking gumbo eating motor scooters. Them ain't y'all. Y'all be easy. We out of here. Peace.